All right, well, welcome back, everybody. This is our third and final playoff game of Civ4 AI Survivor Season 7. So this is it. The top two finishers will move on to the championship game, and then everybody else's season is done. There's only two slots available here. So as far as this game goes, our favorite for this game is Darius of Persia. And that is largely due to him having a very nice starting position. I have also picked him to be the winner. About half the people in the contest have picked him to win, and then about a quarter of the people in the contest have picked Pakal to win. I am not on Team Pakal this game. I actually don't think this starting position is very good for him at all, but I could be proven wrong. And then the first to die, the overwhelming favorite is Gandhi because he is super high piece weight leader in a field of mostly low piece weight leaders. So, all right, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get started. So we have three leaders that start with mysticism. That's Gandhi, but Gandhi is not opening with a religion. So, ooh, interesting. He will almost certainly try to found one eventually, but he's opening with agriculture research. So that's interesting. Link Mario Samus, you're a big Pakal. Okay. I think this is a poor starting position for Pakal, but we'll see. So it looks like Pakal and Saladin will found the first two religions. There's not going to be much of a drama here. Yeah, immediate curveball. So Pakal and so this could be good for Gandhi in the sense that it might draw Saladin and Pakal into conflict. Maybe hard to say. We don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves, but Gandhi founding his own religion is probably the worst thing he can do. So I still think he'll probably found a third religion. He'll probably rush monotheism and probably found that one. But anyway, so here's where all the settlers are going. Alex is going off into the tundra. Chin is going off into the tundra. And Pakal and Saladin are moving towards each other. Okay, so this is going to be a holy city here. Pakal gets the first one down. It was predicted in chat, and I believe on the Discord, that he would go for the Dies location. He has indeed gone for the Dies location. And this is a pretty bad city. There's not much he can do here. Also, at the capital, his worker is basically useless. Where is his worker? His worker is literally just standing in the capital because he can't do anything. Can't build roads. Can't. There's no tiles to mine. He can't farm. Literally can do nothing. And he just settled a bunch of dies that are in the jungle and are one food, one commerce tile. So as I said, I think this is a pretty questionable start from Pakal. Now he is financial, and we know how strong financial is, but I don't think this is a good start for him. I said that before this game. I want to be clear. I said that before the game started, so I might look like an idiot when he wins, but I'm just saying. I thought that was a bad spot for him. All right, Alex has taken a Plains Hill spot, and he has sheep tile here. So he's researching agriculture. If he goes agriculture into animal husbandry, his start is actually pretty solid. This isn't bad. Plains Hill with this already going for a settler. Just unfortunate it doesn't claim territory towards the center of the map. Like this spot here, whoever gets this is pretty important. All right, so anyone else settle yet? All right, Chin. This is not bad. It's got double food resources. I mean, it's unfortunate it's down by the tundra, but it's not terrible. He needs hunting, animal. Okay, he's on the wheel for his first tech. Interesting. Darius also on wheel for his first tech. Um, I would think you'd need to go. I actually think animal husbandry is the tech that he needs here because there's double animal husbandry resources here. Anyway, and then over here, Darius founded. Okay, we found it right where we predicted he would settle on this hill. This is a pretty bad spot until he gets up here. He needs animal husbandry, but he's going for wheel, which is not terrible. It does unlock pottery. I assume he's going to farm camp, and he'll have a pretty good capital. Probably should not be building a settler in the second size 2 city, but okay. I mean, this is a nice city as soon as the borders expand. So we'll see if Darius is able to do that. So now we're just waiting on Gandhi. All right, Gandhi has settled a jungle location. This is a pretty weak spot. Yeah, this is pretty much garbage because all the resources are under jungle tiles, so that's not very good. And then Saladin, this is also going to be a holy city. So kind of bad for Alex. I'll say this, double holy cities here. They're going to eat up a lot of the territory on this part of the map. So not going to be a lot of room up here, at least, for Alex. And then there is some back lines up here for both of these two. So that's the one advantage of having the early religion is you do pop the holy city. So this city is actually not going to be that bad because it's going to be able to grab this. And it will grab the copper after 100 turns. Or not 100 turns, after 100 culture, which will only take about 20 turns. So, yeah, not bad. Not bad for Saladin. If he gets this region up here, he's going to be pretty strong. Now I kind of wish I'd picked Saladin for a second instead of Alex, because I think he's looking a little stronger right now. I think long term his position's better than Alex. I didn't like the capital of. I don't like Saladin's capital, but I do like his potential to expand up here and grab some useful stuff. Whereas Alex kind of just, yeah, Alex is kind of, I think this might have been a bad pick for second. Alex's capital is good, but look, it's just all desert outside of his capital, all desert and tundra. Whereas Saladin has this nice river valley up here. Where's Alex's metal? Good question in terms of resources. He has an iron at his capital, and then he has a copper down here. So he should be able to get, he'll have at least iron. Okay, so we're gonna have our first religion. Pakal picks Taoism for his first religion. Alex going animal husbandry. That's a good tech pick for him. And now we're just kind of waiting for Saladin to found his. Darius and Chin both went early pottery. Interesting. Well, wait, why is this worker standing? Oh, the worker's now going to road and connect these. Interesting. Some nice improved tiles here. So Pakal is going for hunting. Okay, he does need hunting. Well, he actually needs, actually that's a mistake. He should have gone agriculture into animal husbandry. Is he going hunting into animal husbandry? If he's picked archery here, he's really screwed himself over. All right, just hunting. I thought he might have gone hunting into archery because the AI does that sometimes. I guess he built a mine here, so that's something. And we're about to see Islam pop up for Saladin. With choose religions on, he'll definitely pick Islam. What's going on here, Saladin? So again, the downside to researching the early religion is your capital looks like this. At least he starts with wheel, so he can build some roads. But yeah, that's kind of a sad, kind of a sad-looking capital 12 turns into the game, as compared with something like, wait, what is this? Why in the world is the AI building a road on this tile? As compared with something like this, which is pretty solid looking. I have no idea why this guy's building a road over here, though. Anyway, so the next question is, who's going to be the first one to get a settler out? 14, 11. Looks like Alex is going to be the first. Yeah, looks like Alex is going to be the first here. So, of course, he's going to convert. I mean, Alex's starting position definitely goes better. He's hunting, he's hunting mining, so his starting position is definitely fits better. And he's also not going to waste time researching mysticism. Yeah, Alex's start is definitely better. Floodplains for launching boats into the river, perhaps. Anyway, we can just next turn a little bit here while people are going for stuff. Hunting and fishing, that's right. He's hunting fishing. That's true. The fishing is useless. Anyway, so right now, inexplicably, there's a road over here. A gateway for the barbarians or something, I don't know. But yeah, knocking out, I mean, getting early pottery is not bad. It means the AI will build granaries to speed up their growth, and it also unlocks cottages, and we know Darius does like to build cottages. So, not much going on so far. Hey, thanks for subscribing. You haven't missed much. The biggest thing that's happened so far in this game is Gandhi did not found one of the initial religions, and the two holy cities are right next to each other. They're literally on top of each other. No border overlap yet, but they're both going to hit 100 culture, and then also Alex getting a little bit crowded here too. So, yeah, the barbs will stop to pillage the roads. I mean, he is getting a road connection here, but oh, he's going for mining. Okay, maybe he'll connect the gold, but he really needs animal husbandry. That's the tech he needs. Now, that said, getting this granary this early is pretty nice. Like, that's not bad. That's a lot of early research. So, anyway. Did Alex just finish his settler? No, not quite yet. I do like the second worker for Alex. Having two workers early is pretty nice. So we'll stop and look at all the capitals in a minute. Pakal, he's on the archery poison pill. So he did pick up agriculture, so that's good, but he's on the, look at this, he built 2 mines here, but the city's size 1, so he can only work 1 of the 2 mines at a time. So that's not exactly amazing. And he's on the archery poison pill. You never want to research archery super early because it's so useless. Yeah, of course there's been no wars this early in the game. All right, so we'll keep an eye on where this settler goes. Wait, where did it just finished a settler here, didn't he? Oh, here it is. It's on this tile. And then who else is going to get a settler out next after Alex? Almost everybody's going to get one out relatively soon. Gandhi didn't finish one, did he? He's still on just the 2 cities. Oh yeah, Gandhi already has one out on the map. Okay. Did he whip this or something? I guess he. Oh, because he built it in his capital, not in his second city. That's why his capital's only size 1. All right. Well, let's see what everybody's. We're 25 turns in. Alex going for early bronze working. Good. Darius going for animal husbandry. Since I want him to do well, that's a tech I want him to pick up because he needs it for his second city. And he's gonna connect the gold. Interesting. All right, well, let's see. So I think Darius has done what we thought. He's connected his resources. He's building roads. He actually really needs a second worker right now. He would definitely benefit from building a second worker. His capital is going to be at the happy cap, happy cap pretty soon. Okay. Gandhi, he did get a settler out. He farmed the dry corn and that's it. Yeah, that's it. And he's building farms on grassland farms, not exactly the tile you want. All right, Chin. He has farmed 1 floodplains. I'm surprised he didn't farm more of these. He also mined a hill tile. I mean, I guess that's okay, but it's not amazing. I think he could have done more with this start. He could have farmed more of the floodplains. He does have pottery, though, so he can now cottage if he wants to. He prioritized that. Pakal, as mentioned, I mean, like, this is the problem. He's working a bunch of 2-1 and 1-2 forested grasslands. Like, these are terrible tiles. You don't want to work these. He's getting 8 food hammers. Darius is getting, what is he getting? 6. Okay, Darius is only getting 9 food hammers, but he also is getting a billion commerce, and he's about to grow another size. Saladin, okay, he reached agriculture, so he was able to farm this, but now he's also on the archery poison pill when he really needs animal husbandry pretty badly. Yeah, he needs animal husbandry badly. And Alex built a farm, actually built a couple farms, and okay, got animal husbandry, so he's gonna have his sheep. Okay, not terrible. He's building double workers, as I said. I kind of like that. And his settler is here in the middle of his territory. Yeah, you can farm the sugar if it's next to water. Yeah, he can farm it because it's next to water. So that'll be a 4 food tile. It's effectively like having a rice tile, a dry rice, so it's not that bad. Anyway, Gandhi is probably going to found right here at the mouth of this river. Oh, nope, he's still going further east. Okay. Where are you going with this settler, buddy? Oh, wow, he's going very aggressive. Okay, Gandhi, who's on pottery tech. Wow, that's well, I mean, if that's allowed to stand, there's no border overlap yet with Pakal, but okay, interesting. All right, anyway, Alex's settler is over here, so we'll keep an eye on that. And does anyone else have one out yet? So there's a settler up here for Saladin, so we'll keep an eye on that too. And Chin's did have one. All right, Chin's going west into this area, and Darius just finished one, so we'll keep an eye on these other settlers too. Saladin's going up to the river valley. Okay, so Qin Shi Huang founded. Not terrible. I wouldn't say this is amazing, but you know, it's actually a wet rice. The oasis tile irrigates the rice, so not terrible. And it fills in the space between them, so makes it a little harder for Darius to claim some of this. Anything that you can do to box in Darius is good. Like if Darius gets trapped on like 5 or 6 cities, that's you know, that's a big deal. Where's Darius' settler, by the way? Oh, he's going east as well, so there's going to be some border tension there. Gandhi's next to this warrior. Oh, he actually ended up winning that fight. Oh, never mind. Now he turned around. He's heading west. Okay. There's another worker under build. Needs to start cottaging these floodplains tiles. Already did get the gold connected and is on bronze working, so he's going to have the copper connect. He's going to have this pasture done and the copper connected, so it starts looking pretty accelerated. Big question is, does he get squeezed on land too badly? Anyway, over here, Saladin founded, and it's a smart spot. I mean, he's 1 off the river, which is silly, but he does get all the resources in the first string, and he's going to have copper here, so excuse me, that's not too bad. Pakal's now finally belatedly on animal husbandry, so he'll finally have that. Border tension. This city's about to pop its borders, so all right, yep. Border tension are us. Look at this region of the map. Border tension, border tension. So, I mean, if you wanted Gandhi and Darius to be left alone, this is definitely what you want to see. 2 competing religions, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tiles of overlap here and 3 tiles of overlap here. It's going to be even worse because on turn 50, Athens will hit 100 culture And then Athens going to expand its borders. Plus, this city will eventually hit 500 culture. I mean, that's going to take a while, but there's going to be a lot of border tension here. Yeah, and the copper, Alex does not get this copper. Of course, he would have needed a mysticism anyway, which he doesn't have. But yeah. And so everybody's on 3 cities now except Darius. Where is Darius? So I guess we should watch where he goes. Where is this settler again? Oh, it's down here? Okay, well, that's maybe not where he should be going. I mean, he can get a decent city over here, but it's a very low priority. He should definitely be settling towards the middle of the map first. Yeah, like I said, down to this take the copper. Oof. Took the copper away from the capital. I think you definitely want that tile being worked by the capital. Anyway, well, Darius doesn't know that he has copper there, but he will connect it soon. He's already building another cottage here. Jeez, he has a lot of improved tiles. His research rate has got to be excellent at this point. 13, 21, yeah. 8, 12, 12, 8. It's a decent chance he's going to found a religion just because his research is so strong over here. All right. Now, as far as so everybody's settled. Alex is another settler under production, so it looks like he's going to get the next one out. Oh, and I missed Bakal settling up here. I should have mentioned that. He just settled up here. Needs to pop borders, but it's pretty decent after the borders are popped because it's got a 6-food pig style. Also a little deserty, but decent. Okay. Yeah, out of these leaders, I'm not sure I would say Alex is it's going to be the strong man out here. I do think Saladin is probably in the best position of these guys. If you're curious about the early game diplomacy, Gandhi is the worst enemy of all the low peace weight leaders. Except Darius is the worst enemy of Pakal for some reason. But look at this. Pakal is -4 annoyed with Saladin. Alex is most annoyed at Gandhi. He's actually pleased with Chin. Interesting that he isn't getting border tension with some of these leaders yet. Yeah, Pakal and Saladin do not like each other, so means less likely there's going to be a dogpile on Gandhi just because of that. Hey Darius, maybe build fewer scouts and build like some settlers. You can definitely afford it in terms of your economy. Why are you cranking out scouts? Not sure that makes a lot of sense. He's going to revolt to slavery here. Yeah. I was like, wait, what? Well, anyway. So we've got another settler here under production. Are there any settlers on the map right now? I don't think so. I could be wrong. Worker, down here. No, worker. I think it's all just workers, except Alex is very close to finishing one. Yeah. Did he just finish one? He was. Here it is, right here. We'll follow where this one's going then. So probably going to grab one of these spots here. And again, the odds of conflict. Oh my God, Alex. What? What? Did you want horses that badly? Okay, so that's a thing, apparently. There's some border tension there. Interesting. It is a good defensive city. It's about sending a message. I like that. I guess it does seal off more of the east here, but there's not a lot of good territory over there. So this settler's almost done, and this one's almost done. I have no idea why Darius is cranking out scouts instead of just building a settler. I mean, he's getting a ton of food hammers. Oh wow. Just cranking out warriors and scouts for some unknown reason. I don't quite understand the AI sometimes. Alex wants Thebes raised. I mean, I'm sure he does, but yeah, okay. So we have a Saladin and a Pakal settler that are about to finish. And I think Chin just finished one too. Chin's on the Great Wall. Where is Chin going to send this settler? Northeast. Okay, that's good for Darius. Could have just taken another spot over here and really cramped Darius, but instead he's going up here. Now there is a Barb Archer that's a Combat 4 Barb Archer. What the heck? Combat 4 with 25 experience. What happened here? Seriously, what? Can't say I was expecting that. Well, sadly, the archer just attacked Nanjing and died. So this city's not much now, but down the road it'll be pretty good. Robin Hood, something like that. All right, anyway, so Darius has now connected his copper, so he can build axes. There is the potential that he could hit someone who doesn't have metal here, but I would hope that he doesn't start plotting when he only has 3 cities. Kind of needs to get some more cities. Okay, also, why is he not working his resource tiles and starving? I don't know. At least he's building a settler. Okay, over here we have settlers from. There's one over here, and then Pakal just finished one too. So Pakal is going towards Gandhi. This one looks like it's gonna be the first one to settle though. Okay. Pretty jungly. Maybe good down the road, not so good now. And then over here, that archer probably killed all of Darius's scouts. Well, for his sake, hopefully now that he has copper connected, he'll actually build real units and not waste his time on scouts. Yeah. And anyway, Pakal's going to settle probably in this jungle region. He's probably going to settle right on this hill tile. And indeed he does. All right, well, there's the Great Wall. An oddly shaped Great Wall, but he did finish it. And is Gandhi building another settler? Did he finish one? Just out of curiosity. Nope, he has a lot of workers. Also, he's apparently getting pillaged pretty badly here. He's losing all the tiles in his court of barbarians. Darius going for ironworking, and he kind of needs mysticism so he can expand borders. He already has copper. Oh, anyway, I guess he whipped the settler to completion. Yep, he did. So I guess he's going to take this coastal spot. Yep, nothing much, just a coastal spot. Lighthouse is actually the correct build because he gets a 3 food tile with this. So not amazing, but I mean, if he gets this northern jungle, he'll be fine. At least this is in the correct direction for him. His economy certainly isn't hurting at this point. Still no barb cities? I don't think so. Yeah, whether the barb cities pop up is pretty random. It definitely varies from game to game. All right, now Gandhi's finally on a settler. Does anyone actually have a settler on the board right now for us to follow? I don't think they do. I think we're at a bit of a lull. It looks like Bakal's going to get Stonehenge. Or, no, actually, Alex? Okay, Alex does have a settler on the board down here. Does Darius have access to horses? Good question. I believe he does. Nearby, I think. There's horses over here. So he'll have to settle this, but you have to imagine he's going to get this spot. We'd have to imagine he's going to get this one. And Chin just finished bronze working because he revolted to slavery. All right, so Alex did not settle yet. Took some damage from barbs, but didn't end up going down. Darius is actually in last place in score. Now a lot of that is land points, but it's not what you want to see. Him sitting in last place in score. I think it's, as I said, I think it's because his board he doesn't own a lot of land tiles, but still, it's not great certainly. Okay, so as far as where things stand, most of the AIs are on are on about 4 cities right now, getting divided up pretty well. The big zone for conflict is right here. I mean, look how much border tension there is here. Saladin has certainly made himself some enemies. Looks like Pakal is going to build Stonehenge. Pakal is, I guess he's still, I was going to say running out of room to expand, but he still has the north there. Alex has a lot of desert. So the map's starting to fill up, to be sure. In terms of our graphs, so Darius is way out in front in terms of GMP, and that's including the culture that people like some of the other AIs that founded religions are getting. Production is pretty even. Gandhi is maybe slightly lower. Food's pretty even. Saladin has a small lead. Power, Darius and Alex are the top 2. And then culture there. Did Alex hook up a resource? Or is he... No, he's just Alex, so he spams units. But Darius is the first one to connect a resource. He definitely should not be plotting war, and he isn't, so... Alright. McCall still has the fish gold spot available. Is that up there in the north? Yes, he does. Okay, that's a good spot up there. Although Gandhi... Wait, apparently Pakal's getting pillaged too. He's going to finish Stonehenge, but also lose his horse... Oh, no, he didn't lose his horse pasture. Him finishing Stonehenge is nice. That way you can skip monuments in the cities, although I think he already built monuments in a couple of them. But like this city definitely benefits from that, although it will introduce some more border tension. So Saladin, 13 turns to bronze working. That's a bad sign. His economy must not be doing very well. He's only on 8 beakers per turn. What's Darius? 23. And that's with him running gold for upgrades for some God knows what reason. Anyway. Alex picking up pottery is nice. So Alex did settle on the hill tile as we figured he would. All right. Who else has a settler? No one. No one has a settler on the board right now. There's some in production. Saladin has 2 in production right now. Although Saladin's economy, I'm not sure, can absorb too many more cities. So Gandhi has 1 in production. Oh, he's settled up here. So Gandhi's going to have access to copper by grabbing that spot. So he shouldn't just die instantly to an attack. And he's belatedly getting archery tech here. There is also the question of who's going to get the next religion, because the monotheism religion is still out there waiting. Chin putting his capital on the pyramids. Interesting. Been a lot of unit builds for Darius. Actually, probably. And he just whipped out a settler and is on another settler here. He definitely can afford more cities. So we'll see. He is making pretty good use of slavery civic to slave out settlers, which the AI definitely does. If you're ever curious, yes, the AI will use slavery civic to get both units, and it will do it for expansion purposes too. A number of the AIs are kind of suffering from barbarians. There's been some real pillaging of up in the north there, but it looks like it's finally starting to die out here. We finally have a barb city. It just popped up this turn in the far north, but this is not really significant. It'd be more significant probably if one popped up here in the jungle. Is that a stack in Ekbatana? I mean, it's kind of a stack, yeah. I'm not going to lie. I can't imagine he's plotting war yet. He's a pretty peaceful guy. But, I mean, this Barb Archer might be looking for a little bit more friendly pickings elsewhere. I mean, you would think that this stack could take care of it, although several of them just walked in the opposite direction. Anyway. There was a settler over here, and oh, here it is. It's instead it's going to run unescorted up into the north. What's going to happen to this archer? It's going to die to an axe is what's going to happen. Not really a surprise. So he's running a settler up here to the north. Did Alex settle for copper? No, he missed it. He settled, but just for a food bonus. At least to his credit, he is still expanding. So he doesn't have copper. He would have to go there. And I believe he would. Did he research ironworking yet? No, he didn't. So he still doesn't have metals. Obviously has horses because he's building chariots. Alex got Islam? Did he? Did he just pick up a spread? Yeah, he did. Okay. Not surprising given how close he is. So that'll boost relations with Saladin, but it will hurt them with Pakal. So. And then I guess this spot's going to grab the gems. That would not be. So this is significant that Alex has picked up that religion. I'll screenshot that. Saladin is only just now getting bronze working. Okay, yeah, so Darius, and remember, Darius already has iron working, so he can actually chop down the jungle. Oh, that's why he settled there, because he knew the iron was there. He can actually cut this down and work the gem tiles too. It actually makes the city way stronger. Just needs some food. In theory, what he should do is, once the borders expand, farm these 2 tiles for food, just to get the food up. That would be the way to go there. I found a Gordium as well. So Darius is starting to get there. What he really needs is to get the borders expanded in these cities. He has no mysticism. He'll probably... Oh, never mind. He's going mysticism now. So Darius is starting to look pretty strong. Still behind in score, but considering his borders have not expanded, whereas Saladin has, like, all these tiles in his culture, it's definitely looking better for him. I think Saladin is the strongest over here in the east, and not just because his score is high. That can be deceptive, but I think he actually is the strongest. He also has Alex as a potential ally, whereas Pakal could be isolated. If you're curious about the diplomacy, Alex is now annoyed with Darius, annoyed with Gandhi, cautious with Pakal. He has -2 for close borders with Saladin. And so he won't plot war yet because he doesn't have metals. I don't think any of these over here have metals yet. Saladin will shortly, though, because he has copper in his territory and he's finishing bronze working. So he'll have metals in his territory soon. Darius may be going for the 3rd religion as well, which could be bad for him. No, yeah, he's going for monotheism. Probably going to get it, too, unless Gandhi somehow gets there first. But Gandhi's research is apparently really bad. Or is he just upgrading units? No, never mind. Gandhi's upgrading units or something. Did he just... Okay, Gandhi just connected his copper, and so he's upgrading units. I think Gandhi might also be going for this religion, but nope, never mind. He would still need masonry, so he's not there yet. I said Darius's economy just might give him the third religion, and it looks like that's what's happening here. Now look at that. He's already chopping down the jungle to get the gems. Jeez. Yep, now he'll be able to mine that and have a little bit more. He shouldn't be building pyramids here, but it's the AI. What can you do? So doesn't he have a settler? He has another settler on the map. Yep, he has another settler on the map here too. So he could grab more of this jungle. And once if he gets like another city over here, the whole west coast is his too. So he's already on 6 cities. It looks like he's locked into about 8 or 9, which is going to be pretty good on this map. Then his recipe is just stay out of wars for a while and let teching do its thing. Hope that everybody else fights for a while. Yeah, 91 turn pyramids is not going to do anything, obviously. Now Qin was looking pretty good earlier, but his expansion has slowed down because he invested so much time in building the pyramids. And look at this. He only has enough happiness for size 5. Like Darius is going to have enough happiness for size at least 8 once he gets this gems connected. So it makes a big difference. Pakal is also on a pyramids build. Pakal still needs to chop down all these forests. He's really struggling with jungle and forests in his territory. Saladin just now getting bronze working. A little slow there. Alex is researching selling. Pakal, get the Pakal, yeah, well, Pakal also stopped expanding to build wonders. Like he has his top city tied up on wonders. So the pyramids finishing is probably going to be good for Pakal. Maybe he'll go back into expansion mode, get a little fail gold. Still getting pillaged by barbarian archers too. Anyway, Darius took the north coast spot. Again, a decent spot once he gets the jungle cut. Oh, that's fish. Just needs to get the borders expanded, and it looks like he's finally doing that because he did pick up. He's building monuments in these cities. Yeah, like that city's going to get the border expansion. So anyway, he's about to found the third religion. Let's see where it goes. If I had to guess, Pasargadae is probably most likely. Or actually, Susa is probably most likely because it's size 6. It's like a weighted dice roll, but it could go in one of the little cities too. All right, it went in Susa, which is probably not the best spot because this city already had a monument, and it just grabs more water tiles as opposed to being like up here where you might grab the marble and the corn resource. But this city does have a monument, so he was slow to build monuments, but he is getting them now. Anyway, so yeah, as far as most cities, if you're curious, Pakal has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Gandhi has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Qin has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Darius has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cities, not bad. Alex has 6, and Saladin has 5. And then there's still a little more other. Okay, more barb cities have popped up here. I should have mentioned this. Pakal still doesn't have bronze working. Oof. Yeah, that's a problem. Is he going to get pillaged here again? Nope. Fortunately, the looks like the AI just attacked into the city for no reason. Darius going organized religion. Okay, yeah, he just got the gems connected. He's about to have double gems connected. Jesus. He's going monarchy already? Oh my god. Okay, that's early for that. I guess he has wine, so he wants to prioritize that. But I mean, his cities are going to have like 10 points of happiness when everyone else is on like 6 or 7. That's a big difference. Anyway, any barb cities in the south? No. None down here in the south. There's a silver resource here for someone to claim. All right, so Darius is, of course, going to convert to his religion. That's going to increase, going to make it so people don't like him. So, I mean, here's like the central tension of the game, right? People don't like Darius. He's high peace weight. He's way on the other side of the territory. Now, if he can spread his religion to Gandhi, he could make Gandhi into a target for the other AIs. Like, go pound on Gandhi first. And Gandhi just founded this spot right here. So what religion spread to these two is a big deal. Like, do they pick up Pakal's religion? Do they pick up Darius's? Do they pick up Saladin's somehow? Big deal. Darius does not have open borders because no one has writing tech yet. No one's researched writing yet. I would be surprised if anyone's plotting, but we can also check in briefly. All right, so Qin finally finished his pyramids build. He was on that for a very long time. Pakal doesn't have metals connected. Darius does, but is not plotting war, which is smart for him. Saladin does, but is not plotting war. Alex is probably the most likely, but he doesn't have metals connected yet. He just planted this city on the coast, and like the one spot that's not the desert. He needs to get. Is he researching iron working? He doesn't have metals connected. He does have horses. but he's going to need ironworking, and he doesn't have it yet. Gandhi, it would be shocking if he's. Oh, what? What? We have enough on our hands already. Is Gandhi going to trigger the first war of the game like he did in his first playoff game? Or not first playoff game. All right, who does Gandhi dislike? Well, he's pleased with Darius. He can't declare war at please, so it's not him. Um, if he does, it's almost certainly Pakal. And Pakal does not have metals connected yet, so this could be interesting. Here we go. He's building a stack here. Gandhi's probably saying like, "Hey, you think I'm going to be first to die? Just watch this, buddy." Wait, why is he farming over his cottages? That doesn't make a lot of sense. Poor Pakal doesn't even have bronze working. I mean, Pakal controls a lot of territory, but he should be researching at a deficit. Yeah, because his economy is not good though. All right, well, just keep checking around here every now and then. Darius, man, you should just continue settling more cities over here on the back corner. You're building. Oh, he has a settler here in Pasargadae, which is about to pop its borders. Yeah, well, apparently that was it. Gandhi's starting the Gandhi, man, what is up with Gandhi in this season? Starting the first war in the very first game, and then starting the first war in this game too. Okay, bloodthirsty Gandhi. I guess he doesn't want to be first to die, but okay. Really putting a target on his back here. All right, so I mean, this stack isn't going to do anything. 2 axes and 2 spears? No way. Absolutely no way. Technically, Gandhi didn't start the first war. I guess that's true. I guess that's true. Gandhi smelling blood. I mean, there's still no metals hooked up here, but I mean, like the core cities, he should be attacking here. This is the city that's vulnerable, not Bhutal. All right, well, that'll be interesting to watch this. Definitely not what Pakal wants this early in the game. I mean, this city has walls and 50% defenses, so Gandhi's never going to be able to take that. But it is going to slow these two down. How about the other AIs? How about like Alex? No, he doesn't have metals connected yet. Saladin, he does. Could be a dogpile on Pakal if he can't get his religion to spread. Chin, does he have metals cooked up yet? I don't think he does. He has iron. Oh, never mind. He has iron. Okay. Limping to sailing tech here. Well, for the moment, since no one else is jumping in, we'll just watch this war for right now. This apparently the chariot that was running around attacked this stack. So I guess he's going to be building a lot of chariots here. Pakal. Gandhi does not train a lot of units. It's his biggest weakness, so that could be a problem for him. Darius just founded this city, so he's going to have horses. He will have immortals available. He's got more settlers building. Darius still has not taken the score lead, but it feels like it's just a matter of time. Just needs the cities to grow and grab a few more slots here. There's definitely room for more cities. Anyway, by the way, who does Darius dislike? He doesn't like Alex. He doesn't like Pakal, but they're pretty far away. He does like Gandhi, so he won't declare on Gandhi. I'm pretty sure he doesn't declare it pleased. All right, anyway, well, let's see what's going on in this very early war. Alex is researching ironworking. As soon as he finishes that, he'll be able to hook up metal, and then he can start plotting war. And there's a Barb City down here in the tundra if he wants to go after that, in addition to the little Barb Empire up here in the north. So this stack is like wandering around in Mayan territory. I mean, the chariots don't get defensive bonuses, but I still don't think there's any realistic way to break the defenses here, even if all these units attack together. Gandhi's certainly wandering units around in enemy territory, though. Yeah, he just attacked and promoted an archer without killing anything. Actually, he did kill some stuff. Anytime you see an axe that's at 1.5 health with 8 out of 5 experience, that means it won its battle and killed something. And a spear apparently killed something too. It's at 9 XP, 0.2 health. So I guess he killed something. There's only one archer in this city. Hulkins are not going to do very well against axes. Like, Hulkins aren't going to do much. They do, but with the 50% defensive bonus, they're probably okay. Still. Yeah, Saladin just has a ton of culture in here. He's about to have the borders expand again, and then this city will be a potential flip risk. Anyway. It's like, I don't... Oh. I wasn't expecting that. He wasn't plotting war just like 3 turns ago. Okay. So now we got a 2v1 against Pakal, so Pakal maybe looking like a first to die candidate right now. He has no metals connected and he's getting 2v1s. So remember how I said before this game started I didn't like Pakal's starting position? Yeah. Does he have copper at all in this start, or does he just have iron? Oh, he just has iron. Oh, he's dead. He's totally dead. He needs iron working. And he's not close to it. He's not even close to iron working. He's 100% dead. Yeah, so this is the reason why. Here's the border tension, just for anyone who's curious. That is a lot of border tension with everyone. People are like, he is so hecking dead. Yeah, he can't. I mean, he can build Hulkins because they're resourceless, so that's nice, but they don't do very well against axes. He's in a lot of trouble here. A lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. A lot of trouble. Now Gandhi just converted to his religion. Yeah, I did not think Gandhi was going to be able to just run over his borders like that, but okay. He just lost his horses too. Jesus. Okay. Well, so I just want to go back. I don't mean to call people out, but I do want to go back to when Link Mario Samus said right at the start of the game, I really like Pakal's position in this one. Loses capital on turn 83. Okay. Anyway, yeah, no, I mean, there's a number of things that have gone wrong here. He doesn't have early copper. His religion has not spread, which could have happened. His religion could have spread. It hasn't. He's kind of put border pressure on everyone without getting religion to spread to offset that. And his position's very deep in the jungle. And I said at the beginning, I was like, his starting techs don't match this capital. He's not going to be able to do anything. So his research rate has been really bad. There's no rivers here anywhere. He's just buried in jungle and forest, and the AI struggles if it's all forest. They're not very good at cutting down the tiles, so he's in a lot of trouble here. Can we see a runaway Gandhi? Oh, by the way, Darius finishing the Oracle. I didn't even know he was building that. Oh, so we know what he took. He took feudalism. Now he doesn't need feudalism, but I mean, no one's going to be able to touch Darius for the immediate future. I should also point out that Chin expanded down here. He settled a city over here. But yeah, Darius looking strong. So he has decent odds to get a profit from this down the road for a shrine. Anyway, in the meantime, excuse me, we got to keep an eye on this fight here. So like this little stack from Chin, normally you would be like, well, whatever. He has an axe. He has 3 warriors, a sword. That's not going to do anything. But there's no metal units, so there's nothing to counter the swords or the axes. Like there's no units that can counter this. So this might actually be able to have some success. It's not like Hulkins can do much. When the wall's finished, that'll help. But I mean, Bakal's done. I don't know if even if he doesn't die here, he's finished. Right, Chin being at war also means Darius can poach some more spots. Absolutely, there's still more terrain down here. It's not good terrain, but you know, financial, everything's good if you have financial trait, basically. So yeah, Darius can just keep doing his thing. And we'll see what, if anything, Chin can get out of this. All right, so Alex has finished ironworking. He's got the metal connected, so he'll be able to plot war now too. So does he also pile on Pakal? Or does he try to go after Saladin? He has a lot of border tension with Saladin. I guess he's cautious with Saladin. He's pleased with Chin, cautious with Pakal. That said, border tension definitely induces the AI to start looking for war. Anyway, Darius won Gandhi too. How many of you saw that coming? And apparently he's running upgrades. He's going to have very early currency here. Darius is... This game could not be going much better for Darius. The threat to him was that Gandhi dies very quickly, and then he gets like 4v1 by a piece weight. That does not seem like it's going to happen. Gandhi is not dying quickly. It's Pakal who's struggling. And if Pakal gets taken out, it's 3 low piece weights against 2 high piece weights. It could very easily be a Gandhi Darius 1-2 moving on, which would be shocking, but it could be. That said, it's going to be hard to take Pakal's remaining cities because like this one's on a hill with walls. This one is a holy city with 60% culture also on a hill. So like without construction, it's going to be hard to capture these. Now these cities over here are not that well defended, but Lakama and Uxmal are very well defended. Hey Rutan Fang, thanks for dropping in. We got Oh, and he's just converted. Also just converted one of the cities over here. That city got auto raised, so that's going to be a nothing burger. Um, where are we? I'm trying to reveal the map. Here we go, reveal tile mode. So he just converted Chin to his religion too. That means he's even less likely to get attacked from Chin. That pulled Chin up to cautious. So looking pretty good for Darius, I have to say. Maybe. How does he feel about Gandhi? Is he still pleased with him? Just out of curiosity, he's only cautious with Gandhi, so that could be an avenue for expansion. Darius also settled this city. I mean, he's just so far out in front of this game. We talk about this in Teamfight Tactics to go back to the game that we were streaming before. Sometimes in TFT, you could just get really far out in front of the lobby from like if you go on a big win streak early and you're hitting all your units, you could just be level 8 when everyone else is level 6 sometimes. It kind of feels like that's what's happening with Darius. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's already on 9 cities. He has multiple more settlers in production. He's already oracled feudalism. He's researching currency tech. Like his economy is so far out in front of everyone else, and he's also expanding faster than everyone else. Plus, these other AIs are going to be throwing production away in warring. So, like, can this unless Gandhi can like go on a big conquest spree, which he might be able to. This city's just got a bunch of Hulkins for defense. Really, just relying on that hill plus 60% cultural defenses. Yes, evocative of first round Victoria from last season. I agree. I agree. So he's just huddling up in these cities, building Hulkins. Archers would probably be better, honestly, even though they have a lower base strength because axes don't get a bonus against them. They don't have those city. What is going on here? Gandhi running around in enemy territory in 600 BC with city raider axes. It's like, what is this? Anyway, it's not too late for ironworking. He has an iron right here. So if he can clear these stacks, I'm not convinced that this city is going to fall. He actually could get iron connected here. He just needs a good combat result at Lakama. He just has to get this connected, which I think he can do. But I mean, his chance to win the game is over. It's just, can he survive? Certainly be helpful if he could pull in some allies. So great general's point, so there was definitely some fighting somewhere. All right, so Gandhi attacked Lakama and lost most of his stack. He did kill most of the defender. He killed about half the defenders, but lost most of his stack. So he's going to keep fighting there. The archer will finish in between turns, though, so I don't think this attack will succeed. I think it comes up short. Wait, Gandhi has converted to Darius's religion too? Okay. Definitely building that shared block of religious allies. And Darius has another settler on the move down here, just in case you're curious. Looks like it's going to settle down here somewhere in the ice. So anyway, Lakama held, and that probably gives Pakal time to connect his iron. So the iron is not wasted. I think he's going to be able to hold for the time being. All right, now other questions. What is Saladin thinking? Is he by any chance plotting war? He is. Who would he be? I mean, who does he most dislike? I mean, it's got to be Pakal, right? Pakal's going to be dogpile. So Saladin's going to be attacking him too. So I feel like it's just a matter of time here. This is going to be a 3v1 against Pakal. And it's just who gets what spoils, I think, is kind of the long-term effect. Hernan Cortez born and then died. It was a short but sweet life for him. Anyway, so this is a pretty terrible city, but the important thing for Darius is he's just still expanding. He actually planted double cities here, and this one's going to get him silver. He's going to have all 3 metal resources. Plus, he's going to found the Code of Laws religion, too. I wonder if he would go cultural victory. He almost always goes spaceship, but it's possible if he founds all the religions, he looks to go cultural path. Yeah, Darius is looking good unless Gandhi goes on a conquering spree. Is Chin researching construction? Maybe. Yes, he is. Good call. Good spot there. So, yes, he is. But he probably does, well, he probably does need it for some of these cities. Mayapan is looking pretty dicey here, though. Swords against archers. Saladin got his shrine. That's nice. Pretty early to get the shrine. Already has 10 cities following it. Not bad. Out of the Eastern lead, I still think Gandhi might be in some trouble long term because he does have that high peace weight. And like it looks like Saladin is building a competing religious block over there. So like if Saladin and Alex both focus on him, he could be in some trouble long term. This again still means that Darius is untouched, which means it's hard to see how he doesn't win. And oh wow, another boy, Pakal really made himself unpopular today, didn't he? Now Alex has joined the war too. And we know that Saladin's plotting, so Saladin's going to declare war too shortly. 4v1 against Port Pakal. Well, I'm sorry those of you who picked him to win. It's not looking too good. Now it's really who's going to get what spoils. I think Chin takes the city. Well, it did just finish walls, but I still think he has enough to take this. It's just archers. Yep, thought so. Oh, it was recaptured. Huh. He captured and then it got recaptured. Interesting. Darius just founded the Code of Laws religion. Yeah, 4 Pastel Empires, 1 Pakal, man. That's pretty good. I don't suppose Darius is plotting war, is he? Nope. He is just expanding, which is the smart thing to do. His best plan is probably just tech up to like rifling era and then just run over somebody. Can we see an angry Pakal if he tries to ask you for war help? Okay. All right. So anyway, this city is still going to fall though in between turns. Like these swords they'll just attack again and capture. All right, we're 100 turns into this very interesting game. So, did the iron get connected yet? Oh, Pakal didn't finish ironworking yet. So how many cities does he have left? 1, 2, 3. He has 4 cities left. Question is just who's going to get what prizes. Alex has got a stack moving in. Yeah. Well, if you want the overview real quick, GM. I mean, yeah. That's kind of the story of the game, I'd have to say. Production is, yeah. Food, yeah. Power's pretty close. Culture, yoink. Financial organized, good traits, yeah. In terms of research rates, so Alex 27. Yikes. He's at 80% gold. 16 for Saladin, 26 for Gandhi, 42 for Chin, 11 for the Dying Pakal, 79 for Darius. And that's with him running gold for upgrades too. Look, he's plus 20 gold per turn. So his real research rate is probably almost 100 beakers per turn. Jeez, man. Anyway, he's also the largest. He's the best economy and he's the largest Civ too. That's a bad combo for everybody else. All right, anyway, so Saladin is probably coming into this war any turn now, too. This city here, Kalikmul, was dead meat. So far, Gandhi and Chin have definitely gotten the most out of this war. Gandhi got the capital city, Mutal. And then Chin's gotten 2 cities out of this, which is good because he's getting squeezed from the other direction by Darius now. Darius is actually building a fair amount of military, too. Anyway. So Alex is probably going to attack this city, but I don't think he's going to have too much success. The 60% on a hill is just tough. And with enough units, you can crack it eventually, but you're going to have to take pretty big losses. I guess he has a bigger stack coming in. It's probably just going to be dumb luck whether Gandhi or Alex gets this city, because I think they're both going to attack it. And then looks like Chin's going to get this city over here, Uxmal, which is already suffering 5 whip unhappiness. Yeah, the AI will whip to defend itself, but I don't think that even though it's on a hill, it's just archers against swords. I don't think that's going to work. Unless it gets lucky. Oh, does he have catapults now? No, he just didn't attack. Okay. If Alex gets Lakuma, could we see a religious flip? Absolutely. Absolutely. Or just gift it away to the AI, a different AI. All right, well. Oh, the stack moved up here. They combined these 2 stacks together for some reason instead of attacking. Meanwhile, over here, somebody just attacked. It looks like Alex attacked and killed some of the defenders. He's got more units moving in. His swords with City, swords with City Raider and are actually, I think, have decent odds to win these, especially against the Hulkins. Like the archers get all the city defense bonuses, but the Hulkins don't. He has a shock promoted Hulkin on defense. It's just like the Zerg approach, just keep throwing units at it. Oh, there's only one fresh Hulkin and 1 archer. So that's gonna go through. Chin building the Hanging Gardens is kind of nice for him. Like, look at this. Darius has a size 11 city over here. Like, look at this. This city's producing an awful lot of money. Plus, he's even got big trade route income, too. Pretty wild. And he's researching the mausoleum. Plus, he's using missionaries to spread his religion. Is looking pretty good for Darius. Anyway, back to the fighting. So I think Alex captures Lakama. There it goes. Now, will he be able to hold this is another question. That's the Holy City, right? Is this the Holy City? Nope, I'm wrong. Holy City is over here. Wait, what's this? Oh, there's Saladin finally pouring in too. Okay. 4 wars, all of them declared against Bakal. Poor guy. There's Saladin. A little slow to the punch, but yeah. So, I mean, the question is really who has benefited the most from this. I think Chin has benefited the most, although Gandhi's done well too, especially if he's able to get this city. Pakal or Saladin should be able to get this because the city hasn't finished walls yet. Yeah, I mean, this is 3 cities picked up by Qin Shi Huang, so pretty nice. Gandhi has only gotten 1. I mean, it was the capital, but he has only gotten, I mean, with Stonehenge, but it was only the 1. And then we'll have to see who gets the final blow. Alex, of course, has not gotten a whole lot. The city's still holding out for right now. Darius belatedly getting metal casting for his, as I said, he's going to have all 3 metals, so once the borders pop here, this is close to expanding and giving him silver. By the way, there's still a Barb City up there. Still multiple Barb Cities up here. Pakal, did he just recently found a city up here? I think he did. Well, he does still have iron here, but it's too late to get it connected now. Alex might have saved Gandhi by nabbing the Holy City. Yeah, he might have actually saved Gandhi because Gandhi probably would have flipped into that religion. I think you're right. All right, who's going to get these remaining prizes? Problem is, I feel like it might almost be too late to work against Darius already. He's just getting so far out in front of the rest of the field. Another great general dying in combat. So Alex has got a pretty big force here. I assume he's just going to be able to bully his way in. Yep, because I said this city did not build on walls, so it only had 20% defensive bonuses. So Alex is doing his best here to go on a conquering spree. And I wonder who he targets next. I wonder if he targets Jin next. We'll see how far he can take this. Darius researching horseback riding. He has ivory, so now he can build elephants if he wants. He actually could keep expanding down here in the south. Yeah, you wonder, would he ever plot war? No, not plotting war at the moment. I guess he could declare on Pakal. He won't declare it pleased, but he could attack Qin. He's only cautious with Qin, despite the brothers and sisters in the faith shared modifier. Good lord, the border gore. Yeah, if you want to see just complete nonsense. So that's Gandhi founding a religion there. So it does not look like that must be the theology religion. It does not look like Darius is getting that many religions. He only has 2 holy cities, so he probably stays on the spaceship path, most likely. Anyway, so just these 2 cities remaining. Who's going to get this one? Darius building Mausoleum is pretty nice for him. And, okay. Okay. For Pakal. It's just like everybody's tossing dice to see who's going to capture his cities. Yeah, he does not have a lot here. So Saladin is going to have pole position. I guess Alex has a shot at this too. Going to be either Alex or Saladin, I think. Saladin. That's good for him. Alex might have been able to have like a little mini Greece here, but with that capture, it's probably going to be next to impossible to hold this city. Probably just gifts it away. So Alex has not really gotten much out of this war, even though he's captured several cities. Of course, there is the question of who gets the killing blow, and then who's going to get these Barb cities, which will probably be the next target after this. Is Gandhi going to get a kill credit up here? That would be hilarious. Oh, Darius got a prophet, so he's just going to... And he just captured this city up here, and he just built his shrine. And adopted bureaucracy. He's already spread this to 18 cities. Okay, so I don't think he needed this per se, but he's got it. Jesus, Darius. Okay. And Statue of Zeus. Okay. Well, it looks like Saladin's going to get the last hit here and claim the kill credit. I will say Alex has been expanding decently well down in the southern tundra. He's actually filled in a lot of territory here. Even though they're religious, share the same religion and are allies in this war, don't be shocked if Alex and Saladin go to war either, because they have a lot of border tension too. Gandhi! It was Gandhi! What? And Darius has Statue of Zeus too. All right, Gandhi getting Great Lighthouse is pretty nice. Oh my God, Gandhi did it. The bloodthirsty Gandhi. Jeez, okay. So I guess he got a second city out of this war. Man. All right. Well, that's a thing that happened. What an unexpected twist to this game. All right, let's get this down. Okay, so Pakal finishes in last in this one. Not a good game for him at all. All right, and he had 3 kills. So this is turn 225. Oh, the same turn that Gilgamesh went out. Okay. Did have 3 kills earlier in the competition, but okay. And here we go. Okay, Pakal, playoff 3, turn 225, and he did have 3 kills. So Kublai Khan, the only pool 1 leader still alive. Gandhi gets the kill. So congrats, Gandhi. Good for you. All right, in terms of our picking contest, first eliminated Pakal. How many people had that? Not a lot. Only 12 people out of our 230, so not a lot. Not a lot of people had him going out first. And then for fantasy purposes, Pakal does score 2 points. Probably Henrik was hoping for a little bit better than that. But I mean, Gandhi did get the kill credit, so fantasy team on fantasy team violence here. So a couple more points there. I will say that Darius is looking good here. Turn one, oh, it's turn 125. Whoops. I totally bungled that, didn't I? Okay. I completely botched that. So that means Pakal is in last here. He died so fast it threw me off. Okay. And he did have 3 kills this season. Yeah, that threw me off. He died so fast. Okay, thanks for the reminders, everybody in chat. Because I've goofed that. And it's turn 124. Wow, I'm really off. Okay, turn 124. All right. I fixed it, even though you can't see it on your end. Okay. No. Well, Kublai's still alive. Kublai's still alive. Or no, he didn't die, but he didn't move on. All right, now let's get back to our game. That war lasted about 40 turns. I think Gandhi started around turn 80 something. So now the next thing is probably going to be who captures these barb cities. I would guess that all the militaries are going to run up there now. Anyway, so things quieted down a little bit. Darius is already on guilds. Okay. He gave that city over to Gandhi. That was nice of him. He's running an awful lot of gold. I guess he's upgrading stuff as he builds a great library. Oh, here comes Saladin going here straight for this. Yeah, out of the Eastern leaders, I think I like Saladin the most. I think I like his position more than Alex. So we should check out. There's a lot of purple for annoyed, and then there's also a lot of green for friendly. So Darius does not like Saladin and Alex. Gandhi loves Darius, does not like Alex, likes Chin. So the religious block at work there. Chin, still cautious with Darius. Alex does not like the 2 Western leaders. He's actually +2 with Gandhi, and he still doesn't like him. Saladin doesn't like the Western leaders either. Okay, so the most like it's basically a block of 3 and a block of 2. Cautious, cautious +6 indeed. So we'll have to see. Well, that was fast. Good old Alex. I was going to check to see if anyone's plotting, and it didn't even take that long. So Darius and Saladin's picking up the barb cities. So this is, yeah. Can if Alex can like somehow run right through Gandhi, then Darius could still be in some danger. Where is Alex's stack anyway? Oh, it's up here. Oh, he's gonna try to take this city, which he's probably going to do. But Alex is conquering so far away from his territory. He really needs to take stuff that's like near his home base. Instead, he's off in Fantasyland or something. But he did manage to capture that from Gandhi. All right. Yeah, okay. Gandhi's power is notably lower than the others. Interesting. Interesting. Anyone else plotting war? No, not plotting war. How about Chin? No. And that's everybody? Okay. Gandhi's about to get feudalism, yeah. That was going to be a hard city for Gandhi to hold. Gandhi's biggest issue is he just doesn't build enough units. I mean, Darius is already on guild, so... I mean, look, he has 28 happiness. Now, that's hereditary rule. How about a city there's 19 happy faces in this city? You can just grow right up to the happiness limit. I mean, compared to Alex, who has, 10, but 10 and 19 are pretty far apart. And he's building like all the wonders and still trying to spread his religion too. All right, well, on goes Alex. Does Alex have? I don't believe Alex has construction, so I don't think he's going to have too much success in pushing further, right? No, he does have construction. Never mind. He might have catapults in his stack. He does have some catapults in his stack. Okay, well then, he might actually be able to make some progress here then, because remember, Gandhi doesn't build that many units, and Alex, if he does one thing, it's build units. So. Question is, can Alex run over enough of the map? By the way, Alex did move into second place in score, so that's kind of good for my picks. Can Alex run over Gandhi fast enough to be a threat to Darius? Maybe. I mean, he's going to siege this down, I would think. Good thing for Darius' sake, he managed to get Chin on his side. Because Chin is definitely on the same... Oh, Chin's pleased with everybody at the moment. Likes everyone. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure Mutal's dead as soon as the defenses are down. Saladin's also doing a nice job by capturing these barb cities, definitely picking up some extra territory. Now, Alex's economy is not exactly great, but his goal is always to snowball ahead off of military conquest, because he certainly doesn't have it as far as... Is he still running? Look at this. Darius is still running 100 gold per turn. I guess he's upgrading units. Only thing I can think of. I don't suppose Darius is plotting war now. Oh, he is. Okay. Well, I gotta think he's targeting Alex for that. Yeah, Darius, did he miss engineering? Or he's researching engineering. Now he has machinery, so he can build maces if he wants. He's actually almost finished the entire medieval portion of the tech tree. He already has banking. Jeez, he can build knights. Okay. Whereas like Alex doesn't even have maces yet, and he might be up against knights. That would be not great. I think Darius is coming to the rescue of Gandhi here, but I guess we'll find out. Mutal looks like it's pretty doomed. Here comes another Alex army in. Yeah, so this force attacked and probably gets it on this second attack here. All right. So Gandhi's starting to take a beating here. Yeah, that said, Darius does look pretty strong. I wonder where he's going next. He's actually not that far off from modern military stuff. Oh, I guess he's pretty much out of room for peaceful expansion too. Yeah, Darius is a good, I don't know about 20 techs, but do think he's about 10 to 12 techs ahead, which is just enormous. He's about to get the free great artist at music, or did maybe Gandhi already took that? Nope, he did get the free great artist at music tech. Not that the AI really knows how to use that very well. All right, so Alex is still snowballing ahead. He's putting war elephants right now. Apothecaries, unique Persian building. Yes, that was Gandhi's first kill this season. He has very few kills, Gandhi. Generally doesn't get a lot of kills. Saladin getting the gold spot really is wild. Yeah, the fact that Pakal didn't get this. That was really bad of Pakal not to take this spot. That was a very powerful spot on the map, and he just... I mean, this is his capital here. Somehow he never takes this spot. I don't understand that at all. When is Saladin going to declare war on Alex? Well, he's not plotting war. See, they have shared religion, so... I mean, they're plus 11, so he won't ever declare war on Alex. +7 for shared faith, and then 2 for mutual military struggle. Saladin really loves people who share his religion, and Alex is sharing his, so he won't declare war on him. So that's not a war that's going to happen. I guess the other question is Chin thinking about anything? Nope, Chin's just playing the peaceful game at the moment. Alex is running through Chin's territory to go after the next Gandhi city. Still, like, look at his force. It's horse archers and swords are the core of Alex's army. Horse archers, swords, I guess some war elephants sprinkled in. Like, what is Darius building? He's building knights. Knights will absolutely shred everything there except war elephants. War elephants trade okay against them, but knights still have the advantage. Well, I guess it's relatively even, but knights have so much more mobility. It tends to make them the better units. Um, yeah, Alex is running around with this stack here. Are any of Alex's cities in danger of flipping? I think some of them are. This one certainly is. Darius completed another shrine. Yeah, this one is under a fair amount of pressure. This one is holding out okay. None of these cities can really work tiles, though. All right, so Gandhi's brought a force to try and reclaim his city. It is standing on a forested tile. Alex moves first, so Alex might attack this. He probably should not attack while it's on a forested tile, but he might just attack and wipe it out anyway. Oh, never mind. There's Darius. Darius has entered. Darius is entering the fray. Looks like Alex won the clash of their stacks. Look at all those red line units. So many promotions on all of those units. But yeah, Darius is apparently plotting war. He's certainly building enough knights, but we haven't seen him actually go on the offensive yet. It's going to be hard to spot him. But yeah, it looks like Alex won that particular trade. Oh, he already has paper tech, and he's about to finish philosophy. Yeah, elephants are better than knights in a direct fight because they get the 50% mounted bonus. But knights sure beat everything else in that era. All right, so if you want to see the graphs, I mean, this really tells the story of the game, right? It's Darius is like he's in a completely different game from everybody else. His econ is so strong. All right, that's nothing much. Food, he's out tops in food. He's tops in power. This is Alex. Saladin is apparently building up too. Culture. Oh, he culture bombed something. Where did he culture bomb? Probably this city here. Yeah, it was this city here to push back the borders a little bit. And if you're curious about research rate, 75. Boy, Alex's economy is really bad. That is not good this late in the game. 413, 413, 84, 107, 118, and that's it. Everybody else is like barely over 100, and he's at 413. This generally doesn't end well for the rest of the field when someone has that big of an econ edge. Darius playing on settler difficulty pretty much. That's what it feels like in this game. He founded the philosophy of religion. That's 3. I don't know if that's enough to get him to go culture or not. It's probably better for him if he doesn't go for culture, because then he'll just keep teching to better units. Going culture and getting caught is probably the only way he can die. That said, he did take Sistine Chapel, which is the one you want if it's going to be a cultural victory. So he's reasonably well positioned for that too. And culture is faster. So yeah, Alex is still cranking out garbage units, but he has an awful lot of them. And now he's going after the city of Vijayanagara over here. He does have 2 catapults. So Gandhi's going to rush. Yeah, there's Sistine Chapel. I thought he had already finished that. I guess not. Darius on education. So how many units are here? This is a decent stack. This is a lot of, I mean, this is against longbows on a hill though, so it's never easy. Elephants don't do especially great against longbows on a hill. You kind of need knights to start getting decent odds. Darius going for liberalism? Possibly. Oh, here comes a much bigger stack. This is the big stack that healed earlier. Gandhi finished the Hindu shrine. Okay. No, Darius is not on liberalism. He's going for the economics great merchant instead, as he continues taking like all of the first to research bonuses. By the way, Saladin is now past Alex in score because he has an empire that actually makes logical sense instead of whatever the heck Alex's territory looks like. And again, we should see this combat soon. It's a lot of longbows in there, so I think it's going to be hard to break through even with the defenses down. Well, it doesn't look like the attack happened yet. I guess some of the units are healing, or is waiting. I mean, there's a tremendous number of units here. Gandhi took back the city. He took back Mutal. Oh, you're right. He took back Mutal. I guess we didn't get the message because I hadn't revealed the map. So you're right. Mutal got recaptured. Part of the reason why Alex's score dropped. As I said, I think Saladin's position is definitely better than Alex's for a potential second. All right, well, he took that city. The problem is all of Saladin's are not. Wow, Darius just the Golden Age. Okay, yeah, remember he has the mausoleum too. So if you thought this was stupid before, now it's going to be that much more ridiculous. 500 beakers per turn while running a big gold surplus. Okay. Chin is not really a threat to Darius. If they got into a conflict, it would not be Chin who would beat Darius. Darius is very close to unlocking the next tier of military tech too, at which point he's going to be just late years ahead of everybody else. I mean, like Chin's researching machinery. Darius already has the entire medieval tech tree and some portion of the like. Here's Darius's tech tree. I guess he still needs compass optics, but like he already has a decent number of techs here in the next era. He's going for corporation to get the extra trade routes, I guess. A little bit greedy, but like once that happens, he almost has to research gunpowder, rifling, military tradition. He is skipping. He is doing the typical Darius thing where he skips all the techs. He's also skipped liberalism, which like why? And maybe he's being greedy and trying to liberalism something better. But I mean, he's burning through these techs really fast. So, and he's building all the wonders under the sea too. He seems content to just sit on the sidelines here. That said, I do think Gandhi is like slowly losing. Well, then again, Gandhi's on the offensive over here, so maybe not. Maybe they're just trading cities. But in any case, more time is good for Darius. So Alex is moving on. These cities could potentially be. Is this going to get swallowed up by Darius's culture? The city has 5,000 culture. Wait a minute, where does that extend to? 20, 40, 60. Yeah, this city is actually in Darius's cultural control if it falls. So I guess this attack on Lakama came up just short. It was very close. Meanwhile, there's a fresh attempt to take back Mutal. I mean, these two sides are trading a lot of units. Like you can see, Alex has the big losses. Gandhi had a turn where he lost overwhelmingly. Yeah, Agra might flip to Darius, exactly. So it looks like he attacked and came up a little bit short here. Poor Alex, all of his conquests, he like can't run the borders, control the borders at any of these cities. So Darius has almost finished that long beeline to corporation now. Oh, Chin flipping religion is actually a big deal. Let me screenshot that. Chin converting to Islam means, let's see how that shakes up the diplomacy. So, down to cautious instead of pleased. Chin is now, same thing, cautious. So that definitely means that it's more likely for conflict. Darius is in free religion. I guess you're right. Darius is in free religion, but it's not good for Gandhi, I suppose. It is good for Saladin and Alex that they pick up a potential ally. Yeah, Darius likes free religion. So, but yeah, switching from one side of the alliance structure to the other does matter a bit. Alex very slowly. Qin Shi Huang's economy has been pretty sad in this game. I'm a little surprised his economy hasn't been better. Like he's only just now getting Code of Laws, which is like, wait, what? I guess granted he is running a ton of gold to upgrade something, but still. All right, Darius on printing press. He just finished Tosh. That's another golden age. Another 12 turns of golden age for this guy. And yeah, the war between Gandhi and Alex has stalemated for the time being. It's true. Chin could start now snipe Gandhi's cities. All right, Gandhi made peace with Alex. Does not look like any cities traded hands beyond the ones that had already been taken. So, I mean, that just kind of slowed down both of them. And it just meant Darius got like another 30 or 40 turns to keep developing. So, definitely looks like Darius is running away with this one. Pretty hardcore. He picked up printing press. Now he's picking up democracy. I'm sure he's going to go and try to build the Statue of Liberty. And like the last hope for anybody else in the field is really was to hit him before he got to rifling, and I feel like that window is closing pretty quickly. I don't really see how someone can get to him. Okay, well, there's another incoming. Saladin declared on Gandhi. Now, if you have Saladin for second place, this is great because I think Saladin's going to be able to come in here and clean up some of this territory. I think because Gandhi's pretty exhausted from all that worrying. 60 unit stack, yeah. But it feels like Alex softened him up, and now Saladin's going to come in and take the rewards. Would be my guess. By the way, who is Alex able to go to war with now? He could attack Chin, but he's more likely to attack. All right, he's not currently plotting war. How about Darius? All right, in theory, Darius is plotting war. We'll see. How much border tension does he have with Chin? A lot, actually. Like, a lot. So don't be shocked if he goes to war with Qin Shi Huang. Like, that's very possible. But for now, we'll watch Saladin, who's a kind of a monster stack here. Two other reasons I picked Bakal to win were because Expansive is one of the best performing traits this season, and the other two playoffs were won by a leader whose primary flavor is culture. I don't think that's very good analysis. You gotta look at this particular map, not what happened on like 5 other maps. I mean, you can obviously everybody has their own criteria, but I don't think that's a good way to think about this. Anyway, and hey, maybe things are different when we replay the map. Maybe Pakal actually does great when we do alternate histories. We don't know at this point, so I don't want to say anything too clearly. But it's generally more useful to look at map specific things as opposed to like what happened on other maps with other leaders. That's all. Oh, and there it is. Darius coming in off the top rope. And the first to discover liberalism. And we saw that city getting taken. All right, so that's war number 7. So Darius has not hit the next tier of military tech just yet, but he's not far off. He's still ahead of. All right, let's just do the quick comparison. Darius, what techs does he have? So he has military tradition. He doesn't have gunpowder for some reason. He basically has everything in the Renaissance except rifling and gunpowder. So he's going to have to research these techs at some point because like he literally can't advance further if he doesn't pick these up. So he doesn't have rifles and calves yet, but he's not that far off. Okay, well, how does this compare to Alex? Um, Scrolling to the left, Alex has feudalism, so he has longbows, and he does have maces, and he has pikes. So he has most of the medieval units, but he does not have knights. Um, yeah, Saladin for second's looking pretty good. I wish I picked Saladin instead of Alex right now. Okay, where are Darius's forces? Oh, he's gonna go after this city first, I would think. Yeah. All right, because these units are all trapped in here. Let's see what happens over here. Okay, well, whatever Alex had in that city is now very, very dead. Uh, he just got a great general out of it. So yeah, not looking too good for old Alex. But Saladin is looking pretty strong here because I do think he's going to get more territory from Gandhi. Because Darius declared war on Alex and not Saladin, that means nobody's really available to help Gandhi, and Gandhi's pretty exhausted so from his warring. So we could easily see Saladin take over Gandhi, and then Darius very weirdly taking over Alex's Greek territory on the other side of the map. So he's going to be fighting Inchin's territory between light blue and I don't know what to call the two colors, like light blue and then like teal blue, something like that. They're very similar shading. Like here's a big Alex stack, so you're gonna be wandering around there against each other. I guess Saladin's still taking his time and getting his next stack together. Anyway, Darius picked up optics. Now he's clearing divine right, so he'll found another religion. He's got a stack moving through here. He's definitely knocking out all the techs he doesn't need. Here comes Alex. He's going to have 3 holy cities or 4. That might be enough to induce him to go culture. As I said, it would be better for him if he just stayed on space, I think. So how many holy cities does he have in terms of culture? Let's see. So Judaism, 1. Christianity, 2. Islam, no. Hinduism, no. Buddhism, 3. 4. He has 4 holy cities. That's getting to the point where you're probably going to go. Might be thinking culture. Darius has gunpowder now? Okay. So yeah, because he has cuirassiers. So yeah, he has them. They will trade extremely well with the horse archers that Alex is running around with. Cuirassiers against horse archers is pretty one-sided. And anyway, Saladin is up here besieging the next Gandhi city. All right, and Darius is on rifling, so this game's about to be over. I don't really see any way that someone can beat Darius once he has rifling tech here. Yeah, he's like right on the line of culture versus no culture. I agree as far as what he'll do. But now, I mean, Cavs will just absolutely eat for breakfast everything that Alex can field. Because Alex is a purely medieval army. His best unit is probably maces and war elephants. I mean, Cavs against that is just disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Cavs and rifles versus horse. Yeah, it's literally rifles against or cavalry against horse archers in the same unit tier. I mean, come on. He's gonna probably frantically upgrade. Yeah, look at this. He's actually upgrading pretty frantically right now, getting rifles in place. So it'll take a couple turns for those units to upgrade, but like once they're done, that's not gonna be pretty. As Chin's territory is just like the international highway that everybody walks through. I don't suppose he's plotting war, is he? No, he's not plotting war. Obviously, since I picked space along with like 70% of the field, I'm hoping this game will go to a space ending and not go to a cultural ending. We've had a lot of cultural endings. Darius, I will say, almost always goes for space. It's very rare for him to go culture because he usually doesn't found that many religions, but he does have 4 in this game, so could be a bit more. Also, organized, I believe, is not one of the traits that causes people to be more conducive to cultural victory. So, yeah, it looks like we're headed towards Gandhi is on his way out. And then Alex, we'll see. Unfortunately for Darius, this stack has 1 trebuchet in it. Although it looks like it got hit by some collateral, so it does need to heal anyway. But it got hit by a collateral, and it has 1 trebuchet, so now it's going to sit there and bombard at 2% per turn. So it might be there for a while. Darius continues to build every wonder under the sun. Saddle Minaret. Yeah, he's upgrading pretty fast. Okay. So anyway, Saladin's got an army on the move too. Gandhi actually doesn't have that much territory left. He only has 5 cities remaining. Definitely Saladin's looking the best out of this group here. Not that Saladin played a great early game or anything, but oh, it looks like some Cavs just decided to attack anyway. Sometimes the units have different missions. Like some of them are on attack, some of them are on like in a stack, and they just killed all the defenders. So there's almost nothing left in there. This city might just get captured anyway. Yeah, it was just like, we don't need to bombard. We're just gonna take this city anyway. There's also another stack up here Just like random calves can easily, like even without siege, the random calves just have such good eye. Oh my god, he just built Statue of Liberty. Are you kidding me? Built Statue of Liberty on turn 195. Jesus Christ. This game feels so over. It's like, what? Statue of Liberty already? What? Um, and he's still upgrading his units. Jeez. Hmm. So Saladin's power is somewhat comparable, but only for the time being. Oh my god, dude. And he built Versailles on the same turn as well, yeah. Well, these cities are falling pretty quickly. Now, does he have open borders with Saladin to get to that last city in the corner? He does. So this city up here is not safe. Can definitely get captured. So anyway, we'll see where that goes. Hey, glad you could make the live stream. DST 1348. Good to have you. So where is Darius going next? Apparently, he's hanging out next to Lakama, getting ready to move to the next spot. It's just like rifles and calves this early, just they absolutely destroy the other units. I mean, if they're up against all medieval units, it's very ugly. It's not close. Anyway, okay. So this is getting chipped down. It's turn 200. Okay, feels like we're kind of in the middle of things shifting though. Where was that? Oh, down there. Yeah. It's just calves just like walk up and kill all the defenders. Anyway, Chin, are you interested in this war? He's like, we're afraid of Darius. We're staying out of this one. We're just gonna hang out by ourselves and not get involved. All right. I mean, he's pleased. He's friendly with the other ones. He's only cautious with these guys. Darius is only cautious with him, so Darius could plot war against him down the road if he wanted to. But for the time being, we're just watching Gandhi die, and presumably Alex is in the process of dying too. Wanted to stop in and see what this is about. Thanks, Cannabis. I hope you enjoyed this. It is a weird concept, to be sure. We are watching the AI play the game, but it's actually a lot of fun and surprisingly addictive, as people will tell you in chat. Darius having finished the farmland already, too. My god. Now, if he wouldn't just get stuck with the one trebuchet attacking problem, at least Alex did manage to get up to knights. I see Greek knights running around, so at least he did manage to get up to a higher tier of units.
It is entirely seemly for a young
as the Observer Civ finishes bronze working.
mangled by the bronze spear. In his death, all things appear fair.
So is Saladin on the march yet? Yep, he's gone on the march again. Trying to take the remaining Gandhi cities. So yeah, Gandhi not survive. Okay, it looks like there was a fight here. Didn't go quite as well for Darius. Also, he had just random units running around trying to take Argos here. Darius just went free speech and state property. Okay. So Gandhi's capital is under attack right now. And down here, Argos was taken. So it's a little unfortunate that Darius and Alex have colors that are so similar. I let it go, even though their colors are similar, because they were on opposite ends of the map. I didn't think they'd have a lot of conflict, but now that they are in conflict, these colors are very similar, unfortunately. Alex going for gunpowder. Yep. I mean, he might as well. As you see the big Saladin army marching across the top of the map there. And Chin is still in this game, apparently. Excuse me. Anyway, that attack on Athens looks like it came up a little bit short. Did not bother to remove the defenses of that city. I think the more active offensive right now is in Gandhi's territory. Yeah, because Darius is not building that many units. He seems content. Is that war weariness? How bad is it? His weariness is not great. But it could be worse. Anyway, Saladin is picking up a good bit of territory here from Gandhi. Okay, just took the capital of Gandhi's Indian Civ. Not that there's just a bunch of military instructors in there. No wonders. Steam power for Darius? Okay, sure, why not? He doesn't actually have that much territory, Darius. I mean, he has a decent amount, but Saladin's definitely a lot bigger. I guess if he takes enough Greek cities, though. So far, the Greek cities are like just swallowed up by Alex's culture, so they're not really doing anything. Darius rushing to plastics? Maybe. I don't know if he's going to go. I told you, he generally doesn't go culture all that often. Wait, what? Oh, that's where his army was? Well, he'll probably gift this over to Saladin. The little city that was in the middle of that territory. Probably give it to Saladin. So Saladin's making out like a bandit here. But, I mean, maybe he goes culture. What are his top cities? Gordium is his third city right now. The city only has 80 culture. I mean, I guess the question is he spreading... So is he spreading his additional religions around is the question. Like, I don't see him building a lot of missionaries to spread his religion, so that would suggest that he's not in the religious mode. The great Mayan mess has been resolved. Yeah, Saladin's pretty far ahead of Chin. Although Chin is picking up rifling tech here, so that's something. Over here at Athens, this group is apparently trying to attack. No siege though. Hard to take down those cities with no siege. Even with calves. I mean, in large enough numbers they can do it, but a little tricky. Although I guess a lot of the defenders were knights, so of course don't get defensive bonuses. This city will be in Darius's territory if it gets captured. By the way, look at all these towns. Look at these 2-1-8 tiles he has here. That's pretty disgusting. Pretty disgusting. Or how about his windmills? 2-2-3 for windmill yield. Not bad. Yeah, there's been a ton of camel archers running around up here the whole time. Like, just a ton of camel archers. Very distinctive units. Yeah, so that attack on Athens did not take the city. Darius has been stalled out here a little bit at the borders of Alex's territory. Maybe he needs to get to the next tier of military tech or something. Whereas Saladin has pretty smoothly been running over this territory. As Darius has been taking out the bottom portion of the tech tree right now. He's about to get combustion. Then he'll probably go for factories at assembly line shortly thereafter. Yeah, combustion. So now he doesn't really have anywhere to go except biology assembly line. Yeah, he's making very good progress on the tech tree here. And Gandhi's almost dead. Just has 2 cities left. Poor Gandhi, it was looking so strong there. Wait, Athens? Oh, Athens finally went down. I missed that. When did he get a big stack, Nick? I guess I wasn't paying attention. He got a big stack. All right, well, that probably does it for Alex. And that means Darius is going to start picking up. Because once that city goes down, it really opens the way into the heart of Greek territory. There's only 4 Greek cities left, so that's probably not going to take too much longer. Alex gets to chemistry, but military science is going to be ages away, looks like. All right, well, Gandhi looks like he's going to get bumped from this game next. He had 16 calves healing. Okay. So there's one more Gandhi city remaining over here. Saladin is very slowly getting to replaceable parts, but that means Darius is already to assembly line. Oh, and Thebes was taken too? Okay. So far Darius is not getting much out of these captured cities because they're swamped by Alex's culture and Saladin's culture. But as soon as he takes these cities, it's going to free up all this culture. And suddenly he'll have a lot more space. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, anyway, Gandhi has 1 city left, and Saladin's got his units outside, so that's it. Now, that city is almost certainly going to flip over to Darius, but still. A very good war for Saladin. He picked up a lot of territory. All right. Gandhi out. Turn 224. That was the date I was writing in accidentally on the previous when Pakal went out. All right, Gandhi out. Turn 224. Okay, so. Okay, here we go. Gandhi turn 224. Here we go. Playoff 3. 234. Or 224. Why am I so bad on these dates today? 224. Okay. Okay, cool. I did do that right, didn't I? If I messed that up, chat would have told me. Okay. And then for fantasy purposes, Gandhi is out. No points there. And it was Saladin who got the kill. Saladin. I need to mark the kill for Saladin over there, too. So that's another point for Sun Huge. Saladin, Saladin. His second kill of the season. Okay. Alrighty. Back we go. There's chat back again. I forgot Gandhi's kill. Okay. Must have saved over that. Gandhi, yes, his kill. Thank you. All right, I fixed it. Thanks for that. Gandhi and Suryavarman, the only pool 2 leaders to get a kill. Okay. Thanks, everybody. All right, so now the only ongoing war is Darius against Saladin. So let's keep our focus on this. See how much longer it takes. Probably not that much because they're so like this is another thing that tends to happen is if you have a big advantage in terms of unit quality, Saladin signs defective pact. Oh, that could be interesting. If you have like a big advantage in unit quality over your enemies, like the Cavs will attack and then they won't die because they have such a huge advantage, and so they'll just gain more promotions, and so they just keep winning and keep promoting over and over again. And so the stack just gets like bigger and bigger, and it just snowballs. Like Sparta falling just kind of like drives a dagger into the heart of Alex's territory. 1, 2, he has 3 cities left. He's not even using siege at this point. It's just Cavs are galloping straight up to the target and attacking. One of them almost took this city right here. There's only 2 defenders left. Like just random Cavs rode up and took this, started attacking. Yeah, there's only 1 unit left in that city, so that city's dead next turn. Now Saladin and Chin having a defensive pact is pretty interesting. Does mean that the 2 of them could potentially 2v1 against Darius. The problem is I think Darius might still win that. Maybe. Well, there's only one. Wow, he took double cities this turn. Darius would need all these cities to come out of resistance, though. Look at this city here. Also, I'm not sure if Darius is going to be the one initiating fights with the other AI leaders. And if they initiate one with him, the defensive pact gets canceled, of course. Plotting? Not right now. Well, he says we have enough on our hands right now, so that could be. Well, the only one he can declare on is Darius, so this could move into another war shortly here. That would be a huge mistake by Chen. That would pretty much just mean him getting eliminated, because the defensive pact will get canceled if he declares war. There's a destroyer out here taking out the defenses. Chen, that would not be a wise move. You are running around with, I guess he does have rifles, but I mean, Darius is very close to tanks at this point. He already has assembly line, and he's researching flight as he still upgrades stuff, right? Yeah, he's still upgrading stuff at a pretty fast pace. And he's going to be out of this war with Alex, so it will not be a 2-front war. Yeah. All right, well, that was fast. Didn't take very long to finish off Alex. So RIP my second place pick. I wish I had picked Saladin. Saladin looks like the correct answer. But Darius is looking pretty good. All right, so the Greeks are out. That was not long since our last elimination. Okay, so let's get this, see if I can do this better. So that was Alex going out. Yeah. Turn 233. Alex, turn 233. Okay. Alexander, P3, turn 233. And this, he had 3 kills overall. So Darius gets a kill. That's actually 3 kills now for Darius. All right, making sure I did that right. Yeah, Darius conquered Greek like he set out to do in real life. True. All right, so Alex is now out. Very productive score, 8-point score. And then the kill goes to Darius. Oh, wow. Amika's getting even more points. Okay. Amika might seal up the fantasy contest today. If Darius gets first, as he certainly looks like he's going to, he'd be at 35. I'm not sure anyone can catch him from there because Saladin is likely to take second. So that would be points going to Sun Huge, who's a bit behind. He might seal up the fantasy contest today, which is a little unfortunate in terms of drama, but at some point you also just have to say, uh, tip your hat and say, well done. All right. Well, let's take stock of the game now that those AIs are out. In terms of GMP, it's what it's been the whole game. Production, this is building factories. Production goes through the roof. Food. Saladin's actually ahead in food for what that's worth. Power. Culture. Okay. Is Chin really going to declare war? Come on, he's not really going to do this, is he? Come on. I'm having trouble seeing it, but maybe. If not, we'll just next turn for a little bit. Biology is good for Darius. The AI always starts starving its cities once it gets what's the power difference? Well, we just looked at the power difference. Darius is in first. He's relatively Saladin's reasonably close. Chin is way behind in terms of power. I think Darius is still on the spaceship path. He has not been spreading his religions around the way the AI does when they're going for a cultural victory. I could be wrong, but I think he's still on the spaceship path. Anyway, these turns are pretty quiet right now. Darius is getting his colonies in the east set up. But yeah, kind of quiet. What is his culture at the moment? So his third city is not really that good culturally. Still, I could be wrong. We could see. Yes, you can declare war on someone you have a defensive pact with. Obviously, that cancels the defensive pact, though. Obviously, that cancels the defensive agreement. I think Chin just declared war. Well, buddy, that was maybe not your best decision because that cancels the defensive pact. Let's mark it down. That's war number 8. That might be the last war of the game. I thought we'd have a few more, but a lot of people got eliminated pretty quickly. Might be domination. I think Saladin has enough land to block. I think, but maybe could be domination. I suppose. Well, it was fun, Chin, but here's his main stack right here, and it looks like it's getting hit pretty hard here at the start of the war. He still has 35 units in there. Saladin has too much pop. Well, I mean, for now, but its population is less significant than territory because territory. I mean, if Darius eats all of Chin's territory, he's going to gain more population, but territory doesn't change in that way. All right, well, Guangzhou was traded back and forth, but it seems unlikely that that city can hold for too long. Um, the main stack that Qin invaded with is already gone. So if you're curious about power, yeah, that's how it's going. Not going so well. Is Saladin plotting? I suppose we could check. No, he isn't. We can't betray our close friends. Yeah, Darius is statue of Zeus. Amusing that city's been traded a couple different times now. So far, Darius is waiting. I guess it seems he was caught at least slightly off guard by this war. Now he is up against rifles, which are no slouches, but the problem is he's about to hit. He's very close to tanks. He just needs industrialism. He has all the prerequisites for it. Even rocketry unlocks some stronger units too. Like he's been landing paratroopers, which paratroopers against rifles is a matchup that favors the paratroopers. There's industrialism, so there's his tanks tech. Where is that? Up there in the north? Okay. So yeah, Chin is doing his best, but I mean Darius just let's do the silly comparison here, right? So here's Darius. He is this close to he needs the modern era. He basically has the whole industrial era. Now it's just the modern era left to go. He's wrapping up industrialism for tanks. Okay. So this is what Darius has. Now what does Chin have? He has scientific method out of these texts we can see, and that's it. So he's an entire era behind. He's like just beginning to enter the industrial era, and Darius is about to enter the modern era. So he's a good, at least a dozen texts ahead. And then Saladin is basically in the same place. Saladin might actually be, they're about the same, Chin and Saladin. So fair enough. I actually think this is one of the most likely outcomes. That's why so many people pick Darius. I think most people were hoping this would happen. Darius builds up while crazy stuff happens on the other side of the world. I actually think that is one of the things a lot of us were specifically counting on. But as I said, maybe it's different in the alternate histories. Who knows? But there's a reason why Darius was the favorite going into this one. Tanks could make this a very fast war. Tanks backed by air power, especially. All right, Darius. How quickly are you going to do this? So far, has not been super fast as far as prosecuting this war. Maybe he's not, his heart's not really in it. I guess he did just take it. He's kind of been nibbling around the edges so far. Note that he's researching plastics, and he did not turn the slider on. So you would think that that would be a sign that he's staying on the spaceship path. Darius very rarely goes for cultural victory, so looks like he's staying on the spaceship path. True, his army was on the other side. I think that was part of it. But he has industrialism now, so he can build tanks. So tanks against rifles it's not pretty. Not for the things getting crushed by the tank treads. I will say Saladin's score is pretty close, but Saladin's being a full era behind in tech would not help if they came to blows. And it's like all of the outer edges of Chinese territory have been like nibbled off, right? It's like Uxmal was captured. That was one of the cities taken. Guangzhou, Shanghai, Hangzhou. Like all the little sides have been nibbled off at this point. And that's just the core is kind of what's left. Okay. And Saladin is like, no, I think I'm happy to try to take a second here and move on to the championship. Maybe things will be better there. I think I'm content with that. If you don't mind, I think I'll just do that. Darius is playing with his food. I mean, to a certain extent, it does feel that way, doesn't it? And he's just kind of burning through all the remaining techs. I would expect that if he continues on the spaceship path and doesn't dominate, yeah, he's kind of taking a city like every turn now. Now China's just collapsing. There's almost nothing left. Not the best decision by Qin to attack him. If he stays on this path and does not hit domination, he probably wins by spaceship around turn 300. Probably. Yeah, he's only at 43% land area, so he's not that close to domination. But if he went to war with Saladin, he could pick up enough territory to win by domination. So if you're like me, you're kind of hoping he doesn't go to war with Saladin because, as I said, that would probably lead to a domination victory that's faster than the spaceship one will be. He's also stopping to research artillery, which he did not need because he already had flight. That was a completely optional tech. If you're curious about where he is on the tech tree, he's up at the top side. So he's knocking out artillery, and then as soon as he has that, we'll be able to see all the remaining techs on like one window. Already has plastics. So I mean, this is what, like, what, about a dozen texts remaining that are needed? Some of them not needed, but will probably get researched anyway, like the infamous stealth. Down to just Beijing and Xi'an. Again, literally nibbling around all the edges. And Khalid bin al-Walid died in combat. Saladin has been very happy just to stay out of this. Wait, where's Mayapan? I didn't see that one falling. Oh well. So, oh, there it was up there. So yeah, he built like the culture wonders, like the rock and roll Hollywood, but he doesn't seem to be running the slider as far as I can tell. And usually the AI would have turned it on by now if they were going to. Does Darius still have that random city? Yes, he does. Map looks like a turtle on its back. I suppose I can see that. All right, so what's left? Xi'an and Beijing. Beijing has already lost its cultural defenses. Just a matter of walking the tanks or riding the tanks up close to these cities, and then they're done. A lot of blue and green on this map right now. Darius researching advanced flight. That's another optional tech. Do not need that to launch the spaceship. So he's delaying it slightly there. All right, Beijing is the only city left in Chinese hands. Somehow he took every city except the capital. Somehow. Do you want to see a messy map? But at least Qin has uncontested control of like 8 tiles here that barely connect to each other. Yeah, advanced flight and stealth are both non-necessary tech, so they just waste time as far as getting to a space victory. Wow, there's a lot of tanks. A lot of tanks. Darius going mass media, which is also not required to launch the spaceship. But we know the vote will just be split because I mean, there's only 2 people alive, Darius and Saladin, so the vote will just get split. All right, well, Darius takes over pole position in the Golden Spear Award because I believe this is his 4th kill. Is that right? I think he's the first one to 4 kills this season. All right, anyway, so Qin. Oh, I forgot to mark off Alex here before. Oops. Okay. So these guys are dead. Very dead. Qin had 1 kill this season. Okay. This is turn 271. Oh, tied with Bismarck. Okay. Well, I think you get the nod over Bismarck because. All right, here we go. Brennis, Bismarck. Okay. And he had, how many kills did he have? Chad, if you can just keep remind me again how many kills he had. I literally just had it. 271. I can't remember. 1. Okay, thanks, folks. Here we go. You'd think I would remember this. All right, Darius. Yeah, that's 4 kills for Darius. He takes over pole position in the Golden Spear Award contest. And so fantasy. So Darius gets another kill. Oh my God, Amika. And he knocked out Qin. So Cutter Axis, yeah. I think this has decisively ended the fantasy contest. Pretty sure it did because Cutter Axis is now unable to score any more points at 24. Slashin is unable to score any more points at 23. And Darius is going to get at least a second for 33. But let's be honest, he's almost certainly going to get a first. At 36, there's just no way anyone can catch Amika's team. And then it's just the question is how many does he end up with? Because he looks like he's going to have 3 leaders in the championship. So he could be over 40 points pretty easily by the time this is done with like no one else over 25. So yeah, a good fantasy team. Let's put it that way. And we already know in the alternate histories he got unlucky when Elizabeth, who was it? Elizabeth should have done better in the alternate histories too. So anyway, a very good fantasy year. All right, so now it's just 2 leaders. They're cautious with each other, so they could go to war with each other. Darius is right at 60% land area. Okay, so he is close to, but he's not. He doesn't have the population requirement. You guys are right. He's short on the Now his population is going to grow here But he's not going to hit domination unless he goes to war. So we'll see if he chooses to do that or if he just decides to chill and go to space. He has a lot of cities right now. All right, not currently plotting war. Saladin, it would be rather foolish to. Okay, at the moment, neither of them are plotting war, so we can just next turn this pretty quickly here. My Vindicator said my picks are just as bad as this week. Yeah, it's been a wild game. Started out with Gandhi being the first one to declare war. Into a Pakal collapse, a very early Pakal collapse, which is pretty amusing. All right, so how fast is Darius's research going? That's pretty fast, 2,000 beakers per turn. Zaudin's not that far off, but Darius, yeah. Neither one is pleased. They were cautious. We just checked. They were cautious with each other. And if anything, relations tend to go down over time because they do spying. I mean, look at this border tension. I wouldn't be surprised if these two go to war at some point, though. It's a lot of border tension. It's just, is Darius going to be able to get to space before they go to war and he wins by domination? Most of you people who entered picks in the contest have spaceship. So most of you are probably like me and hoping it's a space ending. So what does he need to launch the spaceship? So he needs one. Well, he needs this to get to fire optics. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He needs 7 total techs. He does not need refrigeration. He does not need robotics. He does not need stealth. Probably will research most or all of them, though. So 7 more techs to go, and then the spaceship has to get there. Yeah, he did not have to research refrigeration. This is just going to be a split vote. Yeah, laser's optional? Okay. I thought you needed that as a prerequisite to get to fiber optics, but I could be wrong. Yeah, so they just split the vote. Again, Darius is pretty much there on the land requirement, but he's 8% short on population. Now, maybe if his cities keep growing, he'll actually grow enough pop to get that too. All right, so robotics, there's another non-mandatory tech. I mean, he can build the space elevator with that, but he does not need that to launch the spaceship. Oh yeah, you can skip the laser. You can get to fiber optics via computers. My bad. I missed that you could get there from another path. So he's researching robotics, which is also not necessary. So he's actually not making progress towards the spaceship right now. He's knocking out other stuff. And robotics is super expensive too. Very, very, very expensive tech. It's the most expensive tech in the game is robotics. It's tied with like 1 or 2 others. So anyway, we'll have to check in and see how close, whether these guys are plotting or anything. By the way, there's still this enclave up here. Keep that in mind too. The silly little city that was taken from Alex. So he's not plotting war. I would not think Saladin is plotting war either. Yeah, we're afraid of them. So we only have to check Darius. Once you get the we're afraid of their military might, that means they won't declare war. They're just like, yeah, this other person's too strong. We're not fighting them. If I had to guess on a spaceship time, I'd say like turn 310 roughly. If nothing, if there's like no wars, probably around turn 310 roughly, considering the 10 turn travel time to get there. Diplo victory. I mean, like you can't win this way. They just split the vote. Someone has to vote for you, and there's no other AIs. The observer civ doesn't count. The observer civ will not put one of you over the top. Yeah, 450, 295. So you can see Darius is getting closer on the population requirement because his cities all his captured cities are growing. He may be able to nudge over the domination threshold just from cities growing. Maybe. It'll be close. Superconductors. Also built the Manhattan Project. How close is he getting here? He's close. He's getting close. How close is he on the? He's basically right there on land area, 63.86. So he's probably going to tip over that requirement. He needs like 1 more tile somewhere, and that's it. So now he's on genetics in terms of the spaceship. Genetics. Then he just needs. He still needs fusion though, and to build that's the other. Robotics and fusion are the 2 most expensive techs on the tree. See the 13,000 beakers. So he still needs to get composites, fiber optics, fusion after this. 3 more techs after this. If he doesn't tip over into domination. It's close. He might win by domination. He's very, very close to the domination limit. The funny thing is, this city's giving him like 8 extra tiles. That actually could be the difference here. Because see, look, he's at 63.98%. And actually, I think he's going to do this. He only needs 62%. Yeah, he only needs one more tile. He's going to tick over this any turn now. No, it's going to happen. He's going to win by domination here. It's going to happen. There's no way that he doesn't pick up one more tile before um, like time runs out. How it's just he's so close. He's got the population. He's at 63.9. He needs one more tile. He literally needs one tile anywhere on the map. The funny thing is this city is giving him 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10 tiles from having this city. A revolt in Corinth. Yeah, that happened earlier, right? So the city could revolt to Arabia. That would be funny if it revolted to Arabia at 1%. There's already been a revolt here, so a second one would flip this, but I still think he's going to get one tile somewhere on the map, and that'll do it. Now it's like, will he win on any of these turns? Free speech. Okay. I just can't get over the fact that he's one tile off. He's literally one tile off winning. Oh boy. Can we maybe make it 4 more turns so I can have the finish date within 10 turns? Again, my finish date's actually really good if the spaceship finishes. The problem is it looks like he's going to win before that. I think my finishing date was really good. I just didn't anticipate that he'd get the domination instead. Okay. Dodge another turn. He's researching the laser. He is still one tile off. Are there any tiles that are like really close to flipping, just out of curiosity? Because it looks like he has every land tile on the map under his territory right now. Yeah, there's no land tiles remaining. He has to take a tile away from Saladin. Like, is there any tile that's at like 49%? Or is he actually going to get stuck one turn away? I'm trying to see the Persian. Is there anything that's like really close? 38%. This one's 45%. 39, 41. Maybe over here, 37. Like around Lakama, maybe Lakama can get control of one of these tiles. That's 45%, 46%. These are the closest I've seen. 40, 15, 23. Yeah, it's over here. It'll be one of these tiles. Over here. This one probably. This one or this peak tile are the ones we have to watch. We're like watching individual tiles now to see if they flip. Oh yeah, what about the enclave? That's true. Any chance he loses one? Good call. This one's only 52%, so he's close to losing that. This one, yeah, some of these are close. You know what? What's the actual cultural? So this one's pretty close to flipping. This one here at 48% Arabian. What about over here? And then this one's, yeah, it's close. Is he actually going to be one tile short of domination? Are we going to have the victory condition determined by literally one tile? That would be like the dumbest thing of all time. Well, he is increasing on this tile. This is up to 47%, but then, as we pointed out, this one's holding at the moment. How much culture is he getting here? 60 per turn, geez. 30 per turn. 26 per turn. Actually, this tile is kind of holding for the time being. I think this peak tile might be the one that flips and ends the game. No, never mind. One of the tiles. Where was it? Which tile flipped? Somewhere a tile flipped and that ended up domination. The forest. Which was the forest? It was the Uxmal forest. Okay. Ah, this one right here. This tile flipped. It was this one, northeast of Uxmal. That one. Domination. I am glad that it was within. Glad it made it to turn 295. Okay. The spaceship prediction was good. I just didn't think he would get that much territory. Okay. Someone got it. All right. Ivan hit it exactly. Cool. Turn 295. The Forest of Destiny. It would have been even better if it had been a Plains Cow that had been the tile that flipped. If it had been a Plains tile, Plains Cow. Okay. Darius turned 295. All right, well, let's watch the replay here. This was an interesting game. I mean, the big thing that happens early is that Pakal just gets wiped super fast. I meant to run that on slower speed, not the max speed possible. I mean, the big thing is Pakal apparently pisses everybody off and gets just dogpiled. And then that was really significant because, first of all, it gives Darius breathing space, right? Darius just does his econ thing. All the aggressive leaders are all fighting Pakal. And then literally the minute Bacall dies, everybody goes after Gandhi. Alex goes after Gandhi. So like all the aggressive leaders are all fighting other people, leaving Darius alone. And you can't leave financial organized with a great start completely untouched for 200 turns. I mean, it's not going to work for you if that happens. The other big thing that happened is Darius founded his own religion, but it didn't come back to hurt him because he converted first Gandhi and then Chin over to his religion. So his neighbors were like his buddies. Yeah. Also, it is really amusing that this city right here, he wouldn't have won by domination. I actually think he probably doesn't win by domination if he doesn't get this city, because I don't think he would have had enough tiles to win without that. I think he would have come up short on a number of tiles there. Pretty wild. All right. Well, some kind of a game there. I mean, I think you know what the graphs are going to look like. It's just going to be Darius. Saladin's the only other one who's even alive. So it's pretty one-sided if you're curious. Darius is one. Rival best is Saladin. I mean, it's not really close in anything at this point. The Enclave actually gained a tile near the end of the replay. Yeah. Without that Enclave, I think he comes up short of what he needs for domination. Okay.